Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it is Real Talk Thursday. Okay, we're going to go to Matthew, and let's go to Matthew chapter 7, and we're going to go to the 3rd verse, where it says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your eye?" And then he continues, he says, "How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there's a plank in your own eye?" Has to do with judging others, but I want to dig just a little bit deeper on this. One of our rock bottom speakers, he talks about he never felt he had a problem. He felt everybody else had a problem, so he sent everybody else in the house to therapy. And of course, that gets a good chuckle, but that has to do with trying to fix everybody. And so that's my question for you today. Is that you want to fix everybody? Everything they're doing is all wrong. The way their walk in Christ looks. Just you're a fix-it person. That you feel that's your job. God called you to fix everybody. But think of it this way. Jesus could have fixed everybody, but he gave us free will. Okay? And it is a journey. Your walk in Christ is a journey. And there's times of rapid growth. Sometimes you feel like you're not growing. And so it's your walk. It's a personal walk is what it is. But one thing that I want you to think about is a lot of times in the discussion, we like to reference, well, you. Let's say you're having a disagreement with your wife and you'll say, well, you this. And she says, well, you that. And it goes back and forth. I call it playing Frisbee, where I pick it up and I say, well, you, and I throw it. She picks up the Frisbee and then criticizes me and says, well, you this, and it goes back and forth. Truth is, we're making no progress. Someone's eventually got to take the Frisbee, sit it down, and go home. Now, if we'll learn to focus on us, and like recovery, it talks about keeping my side of the street clean. And I can honestly say now, I do spend more time focusing on me and my shortcomings and the things I've got to work on because I want to get it right. I'm never going to be perfect, but I do want to get it right. So I'm asking you today, how much time do you spend on your walk? Or do you spend most of your time watching others and then trying to fix them? Now, if someone says, disciple me, if they said, Rick, I want you to disciple me, which is essentially is teaching, that gives me permission to take a look into their life on a deeper level, okay? Because I was discipled by a guy named Joe Bruton. Essentially, I gave him permission to look at my life and then discuss with me about it, okay? And so you can't get up and feel it's your job to fix everybody and disciple everybody, especially when they've not asked you to. And so sometimes versus trying to fix someone, here's the 2 things you can do. You can pray for them and you can love them. Essentially, that's the 2 most powerful things that you can do. As for me, I'm taking my Frisbee and I'm going home. Yeah.